Hello and welcome everyone to the War Thunder game. My name is Iron Rifle, and today's video will be a bit different because first of all I would like to thank you all guys for subscribing to my channel. I just recently hit over 110 subscribers, so that means I'm doing something good, something that you like, and I just want to say thank you all for subscribing to my channel and for supporting me and for liking and yeah, everything. Just uh, in the other thing, the new intro to the channel. Uh, I did manage to get to one guy, the RavenProDesign. He did post some crazy good looking intros on his channel and on his webpage. You will find the links to him on the in the description of the video. So check that out if you do like to see some Reddit templates. And yeah, again, thank you all for the great support you are showing me on the channel by just only by subscribing. So again, thank you. And going for the today's video topic, which is the Russian tech tree. So without anything else, let's see on to the research tree. And yeah, the research tree. So starting off, you get your Yak series to the left. Your first column to the left is your Yak series, and I must say this is pretty. Those aircraft are pretty sick. Well, sick. Uh, they do tend to have very good cannons, very fast-firing cannons. The Yak-90 have 37mm cannon. Well, only 30 ammunition in it, but still it's the 37mm. It's exactly the same thing as you will find on the Meg. And yeah, that's a good thing. So all the Yak series, they are pretty good aircrafts, very maneuverable, good into the dives and then pulling away, doing some crazy maneuvers. As you can see, their turn time is very good. It's roughly 20 seconds for all of the aircrafts. Well, it going down from tier to tier. You're starting on 21 seconds, then it's 18, then it's 18.5, well 18.5 double, and 17.2. So they are very good dogfighters, very good at the low altitude fights. But yeah, that's just the one line. Let's jump to your, well, line that will get you to your jet fighters, to the MiGs, MiG-9, MiG-9 Late, and MiG-15. And you will start with 3 reserve aircrafts. I don't know if that's the intention of the Ganjin Entertainment to put only 3 reserve aircraft for the Russians and nothing else to choose from, but only those 3 reserves. So, but they are very good reserve aircrafts. What I did find that the Russian reserve aircrafts are most user, well, I would say no user friendly, as myself. I did find that they are very easy handling. They have very good armament. 4 7.6 millimeter cannons with great load of ammunition, 3000, and their maneuverability and their turn time is just amazingly good. As you can see, turn time of 14 seconds, 14.1 seconds is amazingly good. They are great low altitude fighters. Well, they are all you would expect from the biplanes. Next, you got your Tier 1 Chaika, another great aircraft. But what I did find, and maybe it's only me, but it's the Chaika cannons, the Chaika machine guns, uh, they do tend to do less damage, in my opinion. Because I did find myself a few times in this situation when I was flying the reserve plus tier 1, and I was able to uh, get 2 or 3 shots onto the enemy, and he was going down. While with Chaika and his fast-firing machine guns, very fast-firing machine guns, I do find that I'm scoring hit after hit after hit without doing any serious damage to the same to the reserve and tier 1 aircrafts. Well, that might be only me, I might be just unlucky, but that's what I think about now. Well, then you move to some very interesting fighters. You got your I-16 Type 18 Ishak, another great small plane with the 4 machine guns, exactly the same thing as the Chaika and your reserve. So nothing new, I would say nothing new here. They are pretty much the same aircraft with the improvements, with the slightly improvements. But then the true fun starts, starts and ends. You get to your lag 3, which is another great aircraft. On the tier 3 you already got the cannon, the 120 ammunition for the cannon, but still it's a cannon, and it's a pretty maneuverable plane. But what you will find then is a big gap between tier 3 and tier 11, where you get your LA5FN. That's a massive gap, and this gap is supposed to be filled with the attackers, light bombers. So not much of the option for all the fighters pilots going for the Russian tree. No strict fighters, I might say, because all of the IL-2, IL-2M are also great. Well, they are attackers, but they can also they kind of feel like a heavy fighter. They are great at the moving slowly just above the ground and outmaneuvering by it everything. But let's get back to the fighters. Let's get back to the fighters. So at tier 11 you get your LA5 with 220mm cannons, very maneuverable plane, very good turn time. After that you're going to, on the tier 14, to the LA7, another great little aircraft with 2 cannons, and then you start the real fun with the jets. Well, the real fun at tier 18, okay. But what you will find that with the mix series, they are most expensive planes to repair. Well, I would consider it a very fair trade, because as you can see here, the MiG-15 average repair cost is 43,000 credits. So it would be, well, you need to be careful with it. But yeah, that is your fighter line. Then you will move to the attackers, the BB-1, Su-2, ILs series. So starting off with the BB-1 and all other series, well, you can find it very durable aircrafts to fly. I did see the IL-2 and some SU. I am not sure which of the 3 SU it was, but the guy just flew there, and there was Focke-Wulfs, Spitfires diving on him, trying to kill him. I don't know if they were scoring hits or they were just missing him, but he was able to move. The guy that I seen was able to move right above the ground, moving very slowly. Well, slowly, at around 250 to 300 kilometers per hour. So I would consider that slowly. and he was able to sustain many hits. Maybe they were just unlucky not to get a critical hit onto that guy. Well, but still, what you will find is that the Russian attackers are very durable planes, and I must say they are very well armed. Well, you get four machine guns in the SUs, and the BB-1 of course too. The IL-10 gets the 23mm cannons, very fast firing cannons. Same with the IL-2M version and the IL-10. And what I must well, comparing the Russian to the German tech line with the Junker series, they all get to carry some bombs. This well, it ain't that much because they can carry only 250 kilo bombs, but it's still an option. It's still a valid option. The IL-2 for 100 kilo bombs, that's still a valid option. So yeah, in my opinion, they are slightly better than the Russians. Sorry, than the German fighters. As you can see here, all of those, all of these pattern presses for the old aircrafts. So you will get some rockets and some bombs, and that could be pretty handy. Now moving on to your bomber section. And for the bombers, well, they are lacking something. As you can see here, they are able to mount the 500 kilo bombs, even 3 of them, but they are quite the opposite of the attacker planes. In my opinion, they are made out of paper. Well, you might say, yeah, Iron, after patch 127, every bomber feels like it was made from the paper. And I do have to agree with you, and I have to agree with all of you. But still, if you are a bomber pilot and you are enjoying it, you do have some good option with the SB series here, from tier 3 to 2 versions of it on a tier 4, and you still got pretty good armament in here. One 500 kilo bomb, 250, or 3 500 kilo bombs. Those are very good choices, and as you can see, they are starting with 100 kilo bombs, but you are able to exchange it to one 500 kilo bomb. So with a bit higher reload speed, whenever you will upgrade your crew, I do believe that going with the one 500 kilo bomb would be a better option, and it is an option just from the start. So the SB series AR2, also a very, as you can see here, very good selection of bombs. You can start with one 500 kilo bomb and move to 3 500 kilo bombs. So again, a good choice. IL-4 is a bit lacking at the moment, because as you can see, only 4 250 kilo bombs. So well, it's a tier 6 aircraft with only 4 250 kilo bombs. I would say it's lacking. It's lacking a bit. Then we move to the year 2s, and those guys are from tier 11 to tier 12. Well, it was pretty much with the same thing as with the German S-79s, only on the higher tier. And as you can see here, they are able to mount 2 1000 kilo bombs or 6 500 kilo bombs. And what I do like myself the best option is 4 500 kilo bombs and 2 1000 kilo bombs. But whenever you get to the that was the one of the questions I was asked recently. How can I choose which bombs I am dropping right now if I do have a selection of two bombs like in here, the 500 and the 1000 kilo bombs? Which one can I choose which one I will be dropping first or the last? Well, you cannot choose. You will have to get into the test flight and you will have to see which bombs are dropped first, which bombs will be dropped later at the end. I don't know what's the order on the year 2. I don't know what's the order on the, well, I haven't been playing bombers for a long time now, just because of the fact they are, well, paper made right now. So yeah, I haven't been able to test it and see which bombs is it by the weight of the bombs. So first bombs will be dropping the 500 kilo, then those two 1000 kilo bombs. I don't know that, but I'm saying that the years are a very good choice. And you finish your line with the TUS-2 bomber. What do we have? What do we find in his armament? Well, I would say that the year 2s here have a slight better armament, because as you can see here, two 500 kilo bombs and only one 1000 kilo bombs, while the earlier version of the year was able to carry a bit more of the bombs. So, but I won't be complaining about it, because I'm not flying the bombers right now. I am planning on to doing some video about it in the, well, nearest future. Well, I'm hoping for some new patch that will come any day. I'm just hoping for it. That will change the way on the bombers are behaving. And then your last, well, normal line. I'm not saying about the Golden Eagle line, the premium line. You get your PE bombers. Starting off with the tier 3 and 4. So what those bombers can carry? As for its tier, I would say it's a very good loadout. 4 100 kilo bombs, or 2 250 and 2 100, or rockets. And what you will find that the PEs are also, well, I would say they are, well, it said they are bombers, but I would call them the attackers also, just because of the fact, as you can see here, they have some very good forward firing cannons and machine guns. The tier 3, the PE3 only have machine guns, but there are two 12.7 millimeters and one 7.6 millimeters machine guns. Not that great of the ammunition loadout, but they are, well, I would say they are attacker planes, or the very light version of bombers. But hey, it's an always something, some difference in the from the normal bombing, normal bombing bombers. Well, how ridiculous that sound. Then the tier 5, the PE3 bits, also have some options for mounting some bombs and rockets, so that's why I do feel it's like the heavy attacker kind of plane. With the finishing the line with the PE2 series from tier 7 up to tier 8. Also, couple of choices on the tier 7, 2 of them on the tier 8. And what you will find here is the same pattern that was earlier on. You do have some forward firing machine guns, you do have some bomb loadouts, two 500 kilo bombs. Again, here and again here. So that's a very good choice. That's a very good bomber. Going from the tier 8, exactly the same thing, to 500 kilo bombs, and the last from its kind to 500 kilo bombs. So the PE series is overall very good. Now moving on to the premium aircrafts, your last line you can choose from in the Soviet Tech tree. You start off with the Catalina, and I must say on the tier 1 this aircraft is, well, how to put it most gently, way too overpowered. The Catalina, the normal version, is from the US and it's on the tier 3. So on the tier 3 it's supposed to withstand some of the cannon firing on it. And I must say the Flying Fortress from the B-17s should be moved to the Catalinas. I don't know what is it, what's the differences between those two, between B-17s and the Catalinas, but they are hard as hell. And on the tier 1, when your lineup will consist of the 3 reserve aircrafts, let's say 1 Chaika and the Catalina, to just to fill the ranks, you will find that it is a great aircraft to fly. As you can see from just from the armaments on the tier 1, you get so much choices in the bomb loadout. Well, you're starting off with 16 100-pound bombs. That's fine. But as it is a premium aircraft, it will earn experience a bit faster for you. So after some time, very short time, you will find yourself flying with 4 500-pound bombs, and short time after that you will find yourself flying with the 4 1000-pound bombs. It's like, come on, it's a tier 1. It's a tier 1 aircraft with 4 1000-pound bombs, and it's very durable on its tier. You will find that the most players, most enemy teams will just ram you to death instead of shooting you, because from my experience, even after patch 1.27, the Catalina is still the most durable plane out there. But then, moving on to the next aircraft, you get the great P-40 Kitty Hawk. It's exactly the same as it is on the US tech line. So if you do like it back there, if you want to test this aircraft back there, you are free. You can do it for free. Then you can decide if you want to spend 700 golden eagles to buy it as the premium aircraft. So that's totally up to you. Then you get the premium Chaika. Well, normal one have 4 machine guns. The premium one have 2 cannons with 300 ammunition in it. Well, it's still very maneuverable plane. So if you aim well, you are able to get onto anyone's tail, stay there, and empty your magazine into his aircraft. So either spend 950 golden eagles, it's totally up to you. You can fly the Chaika, the normal version, and just see for yourself if you like the handling of the aircraft. Then you can move to, well, then you can decide if you do like the same version of Chaika, but with, well, let's say more firepower to it. Then we move to the Air Cobra, and again, you do find that its armament is pretty crazy. 37mm cannon, well, only 30 ammunition in it, so it's a more of the sniper cannon instead of the well, normal fast firing, hoping to get crit cannon. and also some good machine guns, well, 4 7.6 millimeter and 2 12.7 millimeter. Then you move to the I-16 Type 28 Ishak, and again it's a Tier 7 version of a Tier 2 aircraft. Stats pretty much the same thing, except for this one gets two cannons, two fast firing cannons. So, okay. Well, I did fly this plane couple of missions, and I must say it's a very good aircraft. Pretty much very close to the LA5, the premium from the German tree, which is on the Tier 11. His performance in the air is pretty much the same thing, except for that you do get some machine guns and some cannons. The LA5 only gets the cannons, so yeah. Next two aircrafts are the gifts, so I won't be talking about them. I did get them with the Ultra Starter kit, and we finish off the premium line of the German with the King Cobra. So again, you get 4 12.7mm machine guns and one 37mm sniper cannon. Either to go for it or not, well, I would recommend going first for the American version of it, of the Air Cobra and the King Cobra, just to see if you do like how the aircraft is handling. Well, that said, I will have to apologize to you right now, because when I was recording missions from for the Russians, I don't know what's happened, but most of my recordings, there are some encoding problems with them. I don't know what it is exactly, but I will try to figure it out. If I am able to, I will post another video just with the mission with the Russians, or the compilation of the missions from the Russian tech line, and how I did in them. But for now, I'm sorry that there will be no mission today. Well, today, right now, in this video. But again, it's something that I cannot control. I don't know what happened to those recordings. I have no idea. But anyway, guys, that would be it for today, or just for this video. I would like to thank you all again for subscribing to my channel, and anyone out there that is deciding to subscribe, well, go for it if you do like the channel. Also, remember to like the video, remember to subscribe if you like the channel, remember to get here sometime soon, because there will be a mission. I will post it, and I promise I will do it. I am also planning to get back onto the Twitch in the nearest future. So I will try to get to some working schedule, because I was trying to do it last time and it didn't work out for me. So guys, anyway, again, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and see you next time. Iron Rifle out.